All right, so I'm gonna do like a quick little bit of this like boss bitch, mentality and the successful aspects, and like I'm on a few markers. I am above average. I'm 6'3". I've got a good mindset, but um, and I'm a good worker, and you know, but on here's a side note, like this whole I think with a career, paying your own bills is one thing. Okay, I have my own aspects of my kids, my boys, and my daughters. But especially when it comes to my daughters, okay, like it's okay to like be successful on finding a job and paying your own bills. All right, doing the bare minimum, to show that you can understand numbers and be rational and logic when you're saving money or spending money. Those are traits I think yes men look for because they know like okay this woman she deserves the shiny things, but she's not gonna bust my balls if she doesn't get them, or at least not right now. All right, like so like I just men don't have a problem with you get your money, get your job, but the mentality that comes with going after a job is one thing, paying your bills, so you're an adult. All right, show that these men that you're not a child, and then you have to show that you're looking for a husband. All right, and that you want to be a wife and can be a wife. All right, but I'm sorry, like these, I'm with Myron. Like fucking like once you hit a certain age and you hit a certain level in income, it changes your mind to where you do cut yourself from the roster of men that you think you deserve. It makes you unavailable to them. I mean, like so, like men, and I'm sorry, but men are not intimidated. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, say, like there are some sexist men that like, have the whole ego, like about how, like, oh, my girl knows more about cars than me. Oh, I'm a little butthurt. No, all right, there's guys out there like that. All right, is there guys that are kind of insecure about their women making money? Yeah, a little bit. All right, but the majority, it's not. It's not that we're insecure. It's just we don't care. That's not your role. Like, no, it's not. And it's not to say that you can go get it. It's just not your role. My role is to be the provider and protector. All right, make sure the lights are on, the bills are paid, the rent's paid, the mortgage is paid, the car insurance is paid, their health insurance is paid, and then put a little bit of money aside for my girl, my wife, to have to spend on stuff. All right, and to put money aside for savings and put a little bit of money aside for myself to But I always have the mindset is like, whatever I give my girl, half of that is what I give myself. All right, that's just me. All right, so if I give my girl $500 to spend the month, then I have 250 that I put aside for myself. And the thing about men is that 250 that I put aside for myself to spend on myself isn't just being spent on myself. All right, I spend that stuff on me, my kids, and my girl. All right, but my girl does not spend any of that money on me. And I'm not gonna go tell her like, don't buy me gifts. No, but I'm not. I don't care for it. Like, I don't care for my girl to buy me gifts. you know, um, I don't know. I just don't care. But I don't know. Just this whole boss babe mentality and independent woman, and it's fucking women's heads up. I mean, and it's not your natural role. And I get it. Like I think this all goes on the fact that you don't like admitting when you guys are wrong. You guys are not very good at that. No offense, but you guys aren't. And I'm not saying guys are masters at it, but I do think guys are better at admitting when they're wrong. Um, but just whole job shit. Like for me, I explain a little bit more. I guess from my kids, like my son. Yes, he's gonna move out. Strive to make it on his own. Work on getting a career, get a job, get a successful career that's gonna I mean, if he wants to make it to where he's making $35,000, fine. Just I mean, but if he wants to strive for more, I'm gonna root that on. All right. And I'm gonna tell him like, yeah, I mean, make more. All right. Do it at, make more than that. Trust me, it's worth it. All right, but but more on the aspect like my that's my son in aspects. All right, I'm gonna push him to be, more than what he wants to be. All right, my daughter's on the other hand, no. All right, I'm not gonna lie to him. I'm not gonna tell him. You want to go have a career. You want to go have not a 9 to 5 job, but a career, something that you dedicate your life to, because that's what the always boss is. It's something you dedicate your life to. All right, but when it comes to guys, we dedicate our life to this career to better ourselves, yes, but to get a family. All right, I'm sorry, I don't give a shit what guys like says. Like, I don't believe that guys just make all this money just to spend it on themselves. All right, I mean, look at the yachts and all that. They're spending on money for girls to come over. All right. Now you put a guy like me, like, yeah, I'm want to make this money to like better my family. All right, so that's kind of why I said I'm gonna have my son. My daughter, no, she's not gonna be really, really kicked out of the house. I mean, if she wants to, get a decent job that can be respected, and wants to move out on her own, that's fine. But I'm not gonna tell my daughter to go get a career unless she understands everything that comes with going to get a career that you dedicate your life to. All right. Just know that unfortunately, men can have their cake and pie. All right. Guys can do the fuck shit, do the family and the career without it really taking a toll on our mentality. All right. You women cannot do the fuckboy shit, be a mom, and do a career that you dedicate your life to without it taking a toll on you guys. All right, so it's not ideal for women to do all that. You're ideal to be that stay-at-home mom, care for the family. You know, I mean, like that's just your guys' role, and it's not a bad thing. I don't know why all this stay-at-home mom shit got a bad rap. It's a fucking killer job. It's just, I mean, I definitely have learned from like also men. Like, men are not designed to do that. Men are not designed to really stay at home. All right, and do that. Okay, I've seen my stepdad built houses for 40 years. All right, and retired, and is doing how to do work on his house. And I'm sorry, but once the guys like retire, it's like a death sentence almost to guys. Like when they retire, they start to just feel useless. Guys are not designed to not be working and busting and grinding, and that's just stop. That's not in us. When we grind, and we don't stop. Why hit the top, hit the top, hit the top, and it goes from bodybuilding to everything. Like, get bigger, make more money, get contacts, status, shine. When we went into a room, we want people to shut up and just like, oh shit, he's here, like, and that's the whole thing, the whole status about like where guys walk in a room, whatnot, and and people know who he is. People know, like, I have a quote that I take pride in. Like, I want my word to be worth something that you could take to the bank and get money. All right, you get paid off of my word. My word is worth more than gold. When I speak, it means something. It's remembered. All right, it impacts your life. It changes your outlook on things. That's my view on being a man of your word. All right, that your word is everything. All right, so that's why I definitely do think that like men and women are not designed the same, and I do think that we need to get back into the typical uh, gender roles, and maybe go back to them for good, or maybe just start back at the beginning, go back to gender roles, and then learn from what we learned this time. Because I'm sorry, but like if we keep on going like this, I know we haven't been doing this whole like empowering women all that much, um, and we haven't done it for long to let women be, working and all that, and having a vote and all that. But look how much this world has gone to chaos since we have. And I don't think we have it in us to let the way that the world's going run its course and maybe get online. Maybe things can just, maybe it just takes time for everything to fall into place for women to be in the work field and this and all that. But I just don't think we have it in us to give this change another 50 years to, come to get in line to work. I don't think we have it in us. I do think, I mean, like when it comes to the world, I do think, compassion and understanding is necessary. Nurturing, understanding somebody's side. All right. When you're talking to somebody about something they're going through and this and all that, but I think you have to go in it with logic. You can be compassionate and logic at the same time, but you have more realistic. Like I mean, but I don't know. That's just my little intake on a random topic.